Welcome to another edition of Rants, where I come on and go off about, well, whatever's honking me off today. So a non-sports related rant today because tonight is a huge night for Disney+. Tonight is the long-awaited and highly anticipated premiere of SheHulk, Attorney at Law. And I can't believe I got through all that with a straight face. Now, I did cover this show on a previous Rants, but since the premiere is tonight, and given several things I've seen about this show, I'm just of the opinion that this is gonna be trash. Why do I think that? Well, I will tell you after this word from our sponsor, H2O Health and Water Solutions. Does your toilet have rings that always need cleaning? Do you have hard water spots on your shower doors? Calcium buildup on your faucets? Just imagine what all of that is doing to the inside of your washing machine, dishwasher, refrigerator, your hot water heater. What about the pipes inside of your body? Buy a filter or be a filter. You can have clean mineral-rich water without the buildup of unwanted toxins in your body and throughout your whole home. Call Vicki Johnston today at H2O Health and Water Solutions at 928-899-7504 or stop in and see her at the Prescott Gateway Mall. So, as I said, my opinion, I just feel like this She-Hulk Attorney at Law series, it is going to be utter garbage. And I can already hear some of you going, you sexist, misogynist, toxic male. You're just intimidated by strong women. Yeah, I'm a sexist, toxic male because I want characters to have depth. I want characters to have strengths and flaws, to fail and learn from that failure and become better people. But from the trailers I've seen, doesn't look like we're going to get that. No, it looks like She-Hulk's going to be good at everything and be the bestest ever. She can throw a rock farther than her cousin the Hulk. She can do breakdancing stuff. She can do the Hulk clap and knock the Hulk on his butt. Even though if you go to Marvel Comics, they actually have a strength chart there, and you can see that the Hulk is class 100, basically among the strongest in the Marvel Universe, and She-Hulk's strength rate is about 75 tons is where she maxes out. Yeah, I know I really nerded out on that one. But anyway, from the trailers, it looks like She-Hulk isn't going to struggle at anything, because in Hollywood, well, that would make She-Hulk look weak, and women characters can't look weak these days. They have to be strong. Well, you know how you become strong? By failing at something, learning from your mistake, and then getting better at it, which is the reason why a movie like The Karate Kid works, because we see all the hardships and all the struggles that Daniel LaRusso goes through until he gets good at karate, until he learns what karate is all about, and that makes his victory at the All Valley tournament at the end of the movie that much sweeter. But from what I've seen in the trailers, don't expect anything like that to happen in She-Hulk. But that should be no surprise, given who they have writing this show. This comes to us from Bounding in Comics. The series head writer, Jessica Gao, gave an interview to Vanity, and she said that her original pitch for the series was to have it be a trial involving Emil Blonsky, who you remember from the Hulk movie, he was the Abomination. But Gal said, quote, "In my original pitch, it was an actual trial and it spanned multiple episodes. When we got into the writer's room, inevitably things change as you're developing the show and as you start writing. And one thing that we all realized very slowly was none of us are that adept at writing, rousing trial scenes." End quote. Well, Miss Gal, as the author of 21 books, let me give you a little writing advice. I have a book titled Red Portal. It's about a U.S. and South Korean armored regiment that goes back in time to stop the North Koreans from changing the course of the Korean War. My main character is the commander of a company of M1 Abrams main battle tanks. Now, I have never been in the Army. I've never been in a tank. I've never seen combat in a tank. So, how could I write convincing scenes involving tanks? How about research? I watched videos on the M1 Abrams. I read articles about the tank. I studied the famous tank battle at 73 Easting during the Gulf War. I looked at an organizational chart of a U.S. Army tank company. Now, if someone like me can do all that for his story, certainly these Hollywood studios can hire some actual trial lawyers as consultants to help out the writers of She-Hulk. Heck, you know what? At the very least, you can pick up a couple of John Grisham novels, read them, and get some ideas on how to write compelling courtroom scenes. But no, because they're too frackin' lazy to do all that. All that matters to them is making She-Hulk some feminist empowerment show where, and I kid you not on this is some of the things I've heard about this show, where the creators of the show actually fought the studio to include a scene in one episode where a group of women come into a ladies' room to help She-Hulk somehow, because it shows that women can feel safe in a place like that. I don't get it either. But, this show is just going to blow chunks. And Disney is going to ruin a character who was flippin' awesome in the comics. But you know what? This makes me glad that I dumped Disney Plus a while ago. And now those tools, they ain't getting my money anymore. Well, that's going to do it for another edition of Rants. Be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe across all of our social media: Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, and Instagram. Check us out on KYCA.info for all the latest news and sports from around the Prescott area. Be sure to smash the like button and leave a comment on this video. We'd love to hear what you have to say about it. Till next time, I'm John Rust. I'll see you soon.